Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos, up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash a like button for me. If you came into cryptocurrency to make a life-changing money and you haven't quite hit your goal yet, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to keep you updated daily on the news that moves the markets, Bitcoin, technical analysis, altcoin setups to help you make some profits. Jump in right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin. Small move to the downside since we talked last. Now, this is the daily chart. This is real simple. Bitcoin is in a downtrend. Okay. Right now it's trending lower. So again, the buy signal for me on Bitcoin would be a breakout of this upper trend line. You'd buy the breakout. All right. So I guess a lot of what's being debated is, where's the Bitcoin going next? So you got this small rising wedge, rising channel inside this falling wedge. So there's a 68% chance this breaks to the downside. Possible. Unless we break out. If we break out, that's my buy signal. I'm going to let the price action tell me what to do here. Trading is not predicting. Let the price action help you make these decisions. Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So you can see the price action has clearly been rejected on multiple occasions by this 10,600 level. Here we are again. Price action. Having a hard time breaking above it. Same thing. Currently painting a red candle. So again, you got all these major moving averages. All the majors are acting as resistance. You turn the cloud on, and the cloud is overhead resistance as well. So there's a ton of resistance. If this lower trend line breaks, expect some downside for Bitcoin. This is the 2-hour chart. Previously, we talked about this double top, which was confirmed. Move to the lower trend line. And if bulls don't hold this lower trend line, we're going to see 10,200, 10,000 is in the cards. I mean, if you take the measured move of this pattern, potentially you're looking at about 9,600. Okay, so just keep in mind that if this breaks lower, expect some downside. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person stated, it's been an amazing week that I'm in $20,000 in profits. I want to retire in 2 months to trade full time. Life couldn't be better. Thanks to the team. I'm looking at building a villa on some land I own in Costa Rica. Life-changing money. Let's go. Costa Rica. P.S. This person stated, I made $2,000 so far this week. $2,000. Next person stated, my portfolio was down to $950. And now my portfolio is up to $5,200. He made 400% gains in a short period of time. Huge. Remember, these are brand new traders. That's what makes these success stories so amazing. Like, these are people who have not traded ever before they joined the group. If you want to join the trading group, go to my website, cryptorev.net, for all the information. If you previously emailed me, the wallet addresses that I sent you have been updated. So again, before you send crypto payments, Go to cryptorev.net for the correct new updated deposit addresses. Let's make some money. So Donald Trump has got issues with the panic situation. Him and his wife obviously dealing with that. Hope everything works out okay. They recover fast. And, you know, as soon as this came out, everybody's like looking for the Bitcoin dump. Everybody like, just here it is. It's over with. Any news, any negative news. And then earlier, he was taken to Walter Reed Medical Center as a precautionary measure. It's like any little thing could just cause this market to roll over. Bitfinex adds Yearn Finance. Yearn Finance, the key is here is YFI, DeFi in general is here to stay. Like you see all these large exchanges, Bitfinex, Coinbase, Binance, adding them. So if you're still not a believer of DeFi, you don't understand what it is, definitely learn as much as you can. Swipe is thrilled to announce that after the Venus Protocol launch pool event, it's going to add the remaining 20,000 SXP daily off-chain staking rewards that were previously available on Binance to the daily on-chain rewards. So this will double the current rewards for anybody that's securing the network for SXP. Kucoin, obviously recent security incident. Somebody stole a bunch of the crypto. Now they've completed and resumed full services, deposits and withdrawals for 31 projects. This is good news for Kucoin. Want to see them get back on their feet. These 31 projects that we're talking about are a lot of the smaller cap projects. They're the coins that agreed to kind of roll back the blockchain, fork the coin, do what they had to do to make sure that Kucoin got these coins back and returned them. So they said, hey, deposits and withdrawals are open. So I'll keep you updated on this going forward. Major upcoming events in October. Keep an eye on Zilliqa. It's going to be, if this market bounces back, the altcoins, Zilliqa is going to bounce back first. Okay, it's going to bounce back harder. A lot of these coins are smaller, not real familiar with them. BNB is burning. They're burning a ton of coins. Mainnet launch for BLZ. Quark Chain has got new mainnet Big Bang launch. Big Bang launch. Let's go. Anchor has the STKR public testnet. It's going to be released. Binance is showing launch pages for the following: XBTC, BID, which we talked about yesterday, Stake, Core, Ample, RFuel, Polls, OM, SFW. And so what you have is these screens. Someone said it's not a guaranteed listing. It's not a guaranteed listing, but they do have these launch pages ready. So the likelihood of these being chosen would be higher than everything else. We know that, right? But if you look, say Core, for example, Core, let's look at Core's chart. Like this thing has ran up and it's basically like 4x. Like where are these charts at right now in crypto? Like it just doesn't even seem like it got the memo about Bitcoin being on the edge. Orion comes out, ORN, and they joined the Forbes Finance Council. From what I understand, it's really hard to be selected for this, and they jumped through some hoops, and they've made this Finance Council it's good for Orion. Keep an eye on ORN. It's on Binance, Kucoin. Trending search results earlier, and so I'm going to talk about Polkastarter at the end of this video, but the top searched coins on CoinGecko: Polkastarter, POLS, Uniswap, Rotten. You guys holding Rotten? XDAI, which is stake, Dcash, Ampleforth. This is Utrust, UTK. So again, this Polkastarter is one to watch for. Okay, it's a decentralized exchange. Quarterly roadmap sounds good. Q4 2020, they've got permissionless listing, liquidity mining, fixed token swaps, anti-scam features, high slippage alerts. Slippage obviously is a problem with these decentralized exchanges. Liquidity is not the best for sure. Very poor actually. First quarter 2021, migration to Polkadot. I think they start out at Ethereum. Multi-chain swaps, full KYC integration, whitelist features. The second quarter, dynamic ratio swap, DAO, R&D, research and development, interoperability, and that's one of the things that sets us apart. Is they're trying to operate cross-chain on a lot of these ideas. So again, Polkastarter 2.0, the end of 2021, and they're looking for the launch of the full working DAO by that point. So again, they have a ton of news. They're on Uniswap right now, and I'm going to talk to you more about them at the end of this video. Banks fined 1 billion euros by the European Union for currency rigging. Now this is old, but I just want to make a point here. Bitmex, like they're out for blood. They're out. They're like, dude, we're locking them up. We're locking them up. We're getting them. Let's get these guys. They're like after all the Bitmex CEOs, big wigs, right? Read this. Listen to this. 5 banks have been fined 1.07 billion euros by the European Commission after traders clubbed together to rig the foreign exchange market. Rigged the Forex market. Rigged the currency market. Rigged it. 4 banks in the banana split cartel. They have a cartel, banking cartel. Barclays, RBS, Citigroup, JP Morgan were fined a ton of money, 811 million euros. 3 banks in the SX Express cartel, another cartel, banking cartels. That's where we're at. Barclays, RBS again, plus another one. Anyways, big fines here. A 6th bank, UBS, was excused financial penalties for revealing the cartel's existence. Okay, so UBS snitched and they didn't have to deal with all these fines. Like, what is happening here? Like, I was trying to explain somebody today about these exchanges and banks and how something like this happening on Bitmex is obviously not exciting. It's not good for crypto, but these banks do it and they do it well. And the percentages I was looking at, like it's way less than 1% of their gross revenue that they're paying out in fines. I read like 1.5% to 1%. Like it's not a whole lot. And these banks are just happy. Like, here, cost of doing business. Well, how do they do this? How do they get away with this? I mean, they have politicians in their pocket. And then the banks get in trouble. And who's bailing them out? Well, the government doesn't want these banks to fail. Like, what kind of relationship is going on here? And then crypto. Bitmex has bled 45,000 Bitcoin since U.S. government charges, allowing the other exchanges to benefit. So everybody's withdrawing their Bitcoin out of Bitmex. Gemini, Binance, OKX, and Huobi have gained. People move their Bitcoin to these other exchanges, and they're saying, hey, these other exchanges are going to make some money because obviously they have some new traders. Banking cartels. That just says it all. Like, for me, like, just think about that. Like, go explain to anybody how this is like a true and just system when banks have cartels and they get fined and nobody gets in trouble. Like, who's running these banks to make these decisions? Who you know, why are they just chilling? Bitcoin Whale issues a big warning to traders, and he says, hey, there's a group of crypto assets that are at risk from regulators. What's next? So this is Joe 007. Huge whale, always throwing up some crazy multi-million-dollar trades on Bitfinex. And he says, how long do you think it takes before the SEC and the CFTC to turn their attention towards something like illegal unregistered securities, Uni? He said, why could Uni be a security? And so, again, this is going to be something, securities and these cryptos has always been a thing in the United States. It doesn't seem like the SEC really wants to take a real big stand on this. They go after a few bad actors, kind of make a statement, and they're good with it. If you remember the other day, I talked to you how Congress says, hey, we want to know more about crypto. And we're essentially, they passed a law that says, hey, you got to give us some more recommendations about how to deal with cryptocurrency going forward. Like, they enacted that into law. They want 4 different ideas dealing with cryptocurrency. And so, again, let's say Uni is a security, whether it is or isn't, we'll see. But the point is, how are you going to stop it? It's a decentralized exchange. What does the United States do when they can't stop it? Decentralized exchanges are the future. However, the scaling, these blockchains have to be able to scale. Liquidity's got to be better on these decentralized exchanges. So we're just kind of in the infancy of DEXs. But going forward, there is a huge market for Uniswap in this idea. As far as shutting them down, not going to happen. Good luck. However, in cases like this, what they do is they try to find, and you know that there's some developers that remain anonymous, especially like with a lot of these smaller coins. And you got to remember, if you're involved with creating a decentralized exchange, then you are responsible legally for what happens on that decentralized exchange. And so thus, the idea of these anonymous developers What's the SEC going to do next? And that's the problem with the United States is all this gray area. Nobody knows what they're going to do. And a lot of these projects and ideas and exchanges, they just don't want to deal with it. And they're just like, you know what? Good luck. Bittrex Global receives Class C regulatory license from Bermuda. The first thing that I thought about was like, dude, Bitmex is getting hit hard. And Bittrex used to be like before Binance, it was Bittrex. Before Bittrex, it was Poloniex, right? Bittrex, they're getting this regulatory license in Bermuda. Like, I'd just like to see them blow up again. Bittrex is a pretty solid exchange. They got a lot of coins. Their UI is terrible, but interesting to see that they're getting this they're regulated in Bermuda. They can find somewhere to be regulated. Bitcoin plummets as the CFTC and FBI file charges against Bitmex. In this article, Bitcoin's already in a free fall from the news. Free fall. Free fall. Look, I could go for free fall here. If we're at 12,000 and we drop down here to 10,000, 20% drop, okay, free fall. Free fall. $300 drop, $400 drop, not free fall. Decentralized exchange volume rose 103% in September. Centralized exchanges are going to run into a ton of problems going forward. All this, they have to jump through so many hoops, and then decentralized exchanges just can't be stopped. Like, good luck. Good luck, government, stopping decentralized exchanges. It's just not going to happen. Polkastarter, I've talked to you guys about this previously. Polkastarter is a DEX. Polkastarter is a decentralized exchange for cross-chain token pools built on Polkadot. So these centralized exchanges, like I said, they're going to fade away over time. As soon as the liquidity gets better and the technology, as far as these blockchain goes and liquidity is there, people will start using DEXs a lot more. DEXs just aren't very user-friendly right now. It's just not liquid enough. There's a lot of slippage. So these cross-chain transaction pools will be important. So phase 1 is going to have an Ethereum prototype, right? Then they're going to have phase 2, which is multi-chain. It's going to be fully working Polkadot-based 2.0 version with dot swap. That's coming in the first quarter of 2021. And then interoperability is going to use Polkadot's bridges such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT, and that's going to come in 2021. But the prototype phase is coming. Fully working Ethereum-based MVP with Ethereum and ERC20 swaps in the fourth quarter of this year. Polkastarter. Will it eclipse Uniswap? That's what everybody's trying to knock Uniswap off the top. Will they be able to do it? If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.